Sin mas ibet baya yatue.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again with one of the most underrated decks in Clash Royale. If your opponent's running Royal Hogs, you are gonna crush them with the Mega Knight and the Dark Prince. And because everyone's running Fireball in the meta, Graveyard is one of the best win conditions to play. Also, if your opponent happens to have Log Bait because you have so many spells, they are definitely gonna lose. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert dominance. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag. All the money goes directly back in the channel, making the videos better every single day. All right, so jumping into this one, you guys already know with the Witch Graveyard Sauce, your opponent will not know what to do. They're gonna have to poison the Graveyard and the Witch at the same time, which isn't possible. You know, we're gonna space things out. We're not gonna be a potato, and we're gonna make him a super sad panda. He's already angry because he's like, wait, that's a Goblin Hut. I have to deal with that. And then he fireballs on it. So he doesn't even have poison. Let's go. After the poison buff, this man is still rocking Fireball. So what I gather from this deck, it will likely be a Royal Giant deck. So I want to go for a Witch. We'll be able to pulverize the Mega Minion. And I'm able to go in for a Graveyard right now because the Fireball is out of cycle. So you don't want to go for Graveyards too early on. But when you identify what your opponent's got, oh, Ice Golem? Maybe he's not going to end up having the deck that I thought. Wow, it's going to be Balloon. That's even better for me. I didn't expect to get this good of a matchup. The Witch is just going to take the tower. That's not going to do anything for you at all. We're just going to arrow on top of it. You get one hit, and you lose. GG, man. Pleasure played against you. You're going for Witch Graveyards when your opponent is down Elixir, and they're in a bad spot because your Zappies, your Mega Knight, your Dark Prince, whatever they spam at you, you're going to be able to shut down easily.
One eternity later.
That was pretty clean, guys. We weren't able to 3-crown him, but if only the game went on a little bit longer. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. I really tried to 3-crown him multiple times with Mega Knight, and he's like, no, not today, Jake. All right, so one of the best starting hands possible. Let's go. Goblin Hut right out of the gate. That's one of my favorite plays to do. He's not even going to be able to go and bypass that with a Hog Rider. He thinks he can, but he can't. And now we're able to swerve on top of the Firecracker, shut it down, and provide a tank for the Spear Goblins plus the Dark Prince. So he's going to have Zap. Wow. Hog Rider, Bandit, Zap. What am I playing against right now? What is this deck? I am so confused. But the good thing is, he's not going to be able to stop the skeleton spawning from the Witch unless he's got a Mirror Zap. But you just cycled the Bandit, so you would be mirroring the Bandit instead. We're chilling. We're vibing. All right, so looking at this game, it seems like whenever we play against someone crazy like this, it's better for us to play defensive and get to double Elixir, because that's where Graveyard is amazing. When you're able to provide utility with arrows and other spells to remove your opponent's bait cards while building up a Mega Knight push, it's utterly unstoppable. In the meantime, I'm just going to annoy him to no end with the Zappies and the Goblin Hut until he decides, hey, I hate you, Jake. And that's going to be pretty soon. So I'm excited. Also, does the Hog Rider get a single hit? No, not even close. The only reason I had to drop something is because he dropped a Prince at the river. If he didn't have that Prince, I wouldn't have had to drop anything at all. That's awesome. So I'm going to go for Barb Barrel because it's a limited amount of Elixir and allows me to keep up the card cycle with him. If he gets into an advantageous situation where he's able to get a Hog Rider on the map and I don't have my Goblin Hut, that's where we lose control of the game. So I'm cycling my cheap cards to counter it instead of cycling my Witch whenever possible. So I'm going to go and drop another cheap card. A Zappy's in the back. And, oh, wow. Yeah, you're going to go for the Hog Rider, exactly as we anticipated. So the bad thing about this one is the Dark Prince is able to clean up most of our stuff. And I probably need an arrow to finish off the Dark Prince before it charges on my tower. So usually I want to save the arrows for the Firecracker. That's why we have it in the deck. But I had to shut down the Dark Prince and the Hog Rider hit. That would have been 1,000 more damage at least if I hadn't done that. So well worth it for me. Also, Mega Knight value, baby. That's what I like to see. Oh my goodness. The Mega value is unloading. And we can Barb Barrel to finish off the Firecracker too. The Mega Knight's going to jump for joy. And he knows that he done goofed Aaron. He knows he messed up. Wait, why do you have Mega Knight too? That was uncalled for on so many levels, bro. We were supposed to just straight up win the game there. But you had to put me to shame like that, brother. So definitely want to defend this more so than anything else. Just going to try to build up a big push. If he overcommits, we can punish him super hard. Because remember, we are also having Mega Knight in our deck. Going to be able to bounce that Bandit away. And now, this is where we come out to play. I wonder if he's able to get back to another Mega Knight. I don't think so. You were actually able to get back to that? Are you kidding me? Okay, so we're going to witch off to the side, and we're just going to straight up arrow. Instead of graveyarding, I think if we unload with everything that we have, we win the game. Yeah, the Mega Knight jumps for joy. It's the bouncy pit again, and now he is crying. He is a super sad panda. So it just shows you that Mega Knight is a super solid card if you use it correctly. You catch your opponent overcommitting once, you take towers, and you win the game. Obviously, it doesn't happen that often when you're higher on ladder like we are, but sometimes it still does. Hey, after that win, we are 9,999. That's my favorite rank. There's just a lot of 9s there. All right, let's keep up the win streak. No mediocre here. What can we do? If I Goblin Hut at the start, it's already going to annoy our opponent. We have the mental advantage right out of the gate. The Spear Goblin's going to chip on the tower, and he's not going to be a happy panda. So, oh, Fireball. That's what we want to see. Whenever we play against a Fireball deck, because there's so many Royal Hogs, there's going to be a lot of them. We whip out the graveyard, and we're like, hey, we want to see your bait cards, too, because now we've got arrows. We got 2 Spear Goblins coming at him. And that's a witch. I don't want to arrow that. I hope that he overcommits, but I don't have my Mega Knight. The world is not fair, guys. I want him to all in into a Mega Knight right now. That would have been sublime. That would have been the secret sauce that we want. I can still do it. You know what? I think that's the play. I think he graveyards with this. Yes, that's what we were expecting now, but I don't have Barbarrel. No! How much damage am I about to take before I arrows? Save my tower, save my butt. Get away from me, bro. That did so much damage. It was uncalled for, man. If only we had the Barbarrel on cycle. Sometimes if you're like, if I just had that one card, we would have had a perfect defense. But it's part of the game. You can't always have what you need. So I'm going to witch. And we're going to try to problem solve out of the situation. If the skeletons stay alive and the Dark Prince doesn't get a hit, and then we can go in with the Dark Prince here, that would be pretty cool. Because if he fireballs, he only is able to do a limited amount of damage. He's not able to break through the Dark Prince's shield then. Is he going to fireball now? Or is he going to take damage from the witch locking onto his witch? Whichever thing he wants to do, I'm about it. Let's go. So I can Barbarrel here. I can clean up the witch. Want to hit the skeletons too? If possible. Well, I'm going to get greedy and I'm going to try to get damage on the tower with the Barbarrel. Let's go. We get 2 hits. So I could have dropped the Barbarrel directly on the witch, but then I wouldn't have gotten that damage. You guys know what we're about. We greed for that damage all day, every day, and it worked out wonderfully because now we're in the advantage. We've got Spear Goblins chipping away too. As you can see, this deck is infinitely more annoying than anything else that you could play on ladder. This giant graveyard deck is not as annoying as us. We take the cake. So I'm going to witch here. And, oh, no, I'm going to go Zappies. And then I'm going to go in for a witch. And then I'm going to go in for an arrows. Or, nah, no, I'm not going to. I'm just going to Dark Prince. I'm going to go for a Barbarrel. If we Dark Prince and we Barbarrel, we limit all of the skeletons. We make sure he can't break through. If he wants the fireball, he's going to fireball on nothing. What did he hit with the fireball there, guys? Asking for a friend because I simply do not understand. I feel like he just hit a Goblin Hut and no witch. That's awesome. Wait, I can slow roll another Goblin Hut. Let's make him fireball it again. He did it last time. Will he do it again? The world may never know, but we got to find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. So I'm going to witch in the back. We're going to make sure that he has to defend this amount of spam that we're going to come out with him. Oh, dude, you're going to have to fireball, but you can't, right? You just don't have elixir to deal with that witch. The witch is still going to stay alive. He can get splash damage. We're going to force out arrows. This is hilarious. Wait, why is there still a skeleton left over? That's not very funny. Larry, why you do so much damage to me? Okay, this is the hilarious part where he overcommits and loses the game. But I can't believe how much damage that one skeleton did to my tower. How much was that? And after that win, we are cruising up with 9,200 in the world. Let's keep it up. All right, let's keep up this amazing streak. No losses today. No mediocre with this deck. So I want to Zappies in the back. And I might have cursed myself right now because for playing against bats, this could be a lot of spam. And if I get a bad card cycle, it's very easy to lose against Mega Knight players. So I'm going to witch in the back, and we'll see what happens. We need to play super passive because I am a scared panda right now. He's going to have Fly Machine. Okay, it's going to be a Lava Hound deck. Not as bad as I thought it would be. Let's go. So I want a Mega Knight in the left-hand side and hope he doesn't have Inferno Dragon. If he goes in for an Inferno Dragon in the right-hand lane, I could just lose the game. I could have also graveyarded, but if the Mega Knight locks onto the tower, that could be an infinite amount of damage. Oh, I was hoping that the Witch hadn't crossed the river, but he's just ignoring the Mega Knight. Is He playing with a blindfold. Does he not realize that there's a Mega Knight on his tower? I'm going to arrows here. There's skeletons and a Mega Knight coming at you. We can maybe 3-crown this man. Oh my goodness. Please. Give me the damage. I also saw that there was a black screen. Oh. Wait, can we still win this? I'm a degenerate. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. I can't believe we won that game. That was one of the funniest things I've ever experienced in my life. We had technical difficulties. I thought that the game was over. My screen was going black. And I was trying to fix it so then the recording would end up working. And we somehow pulled out a 3-crown in the end. I didn't even know how that happened, but I'm not going to question it. Now we're 8,000 in the world. Hey, so I hope that we go undefeated today because we've won every single game in a row. It's been ridiculous how strong this deck has been. I think that this might be the new best ladder deck with Witch that no one else really expects. There's only one person playing it, and they're in the top 20 in the world. It's a very underappreciated deck. So I'm going to Witch in the back. He's going to exhaust his log already, and I am loving this situation. The Dark Prince connects to the tower. He goes in for an Electro Spirit that doesn't even stun the Dark Prince in time. It kills the Dark Prince, but it doesn't stun it in time. And the Witch is going to stay alive, baiting out even more Elixir. So I'm able to Bar Barrel on the other side. I could have Bar Barreled, used the Witch, and catapulted more crap at him. But now we're playing against Mother Witch. This is the ultimate test of our deck. Can we defeat a Mother Witch player? Very unlikely, right? You would say that Graveyard should lose to Mother Witch 9 times out of 10. Oh my goodness. Wait, he missed the Zappy. That's much better for us than I anticipated. This is way better than I thought it would be. I was like, no. How could I ever recover from my opponent fireballing all my Zappies, getting in a perfect situation where he's definitely got a Royal Giant deck, and he knows that I've got Graveyard now, and we can't catch him out of position because he's going to save his Mother Witch. We don't even have Fireball for that thing. Oh, this is going to be a tough ask. So I'm going to Goblin Hut. And my strategy here is hopefully bait out the Mother Witch with the Goblin Hut so then I can go in for a Graveyard later on. I know it's a weird strategy to have, but that's what we have to do right now. And I can go for a Witch in the back, or I could go in for the Mega Knight afterward because he still hasn't seen the Mega Knight. He might not know what our deck is. So if he clumps up too much crap, he could lose the game. Wait, it's actually very good. Because we're able to go for a Barbaro on the Mother Witch. It should just die to that. And now I can go in for a Mega Knight here. Just clap down on the Royal Giant before it gets too much value. And he's going to lose everything at the river. No way. He actually noticed that I played well. Let's go. Very nice person there. And we're going to get the Mega Knight to jump on the tower. The Spear Goblins are clamping down. And as you guys have seen, even at the top of the world, when your opponent makes a misplay, you are going to catapult so much crap at them that they can't even hope of defending. Oh no. Wait, there's piggies. I'm a little bit scared. I need to be able to kill those piggies so he doesn't 3-crown me. Mom, pick me up. I don't want to see any more piggies. This is my nightmares fully formed in fruition. So I could Bar Barrel here. The game isn't over just yet. I definitely want a Mega Knight though. Yeah, I think Mega Knight is the play. It should kill the Mother Witch, and then it bounces back on everything else. There's a lot of skeletons though. Wow. Okay, so Royal Giant effectively got nerfed twice. If you guys didn't know, he's just rage quit. He doesn't want to play the game. But Royal Giant got nerfed twice, basically. Because its tower targeting is slower, and its building targeting is slower. So, because its first reset takes way longer, and then it has to target another building, which is the tower, it's never going to reach it in time. It kills the Goblin Hut, and then it's just waiting forever. And after that win, we are 6,800 in the world. Nothing but wins today. It's crazy. Even the game that I thought I lost, there was literally troubleshooting, trying to get my gameplay to start recording again. Not even looking at the game, I still won. I really love this deck, and I think that Witch is criminally underrated. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and have an amazing rest of your day.